Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, y'all, help us welcome back the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, after a long vacation. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. How you doing, bro?
Man, blessing, highly favored, man. Happy to have you. I know you got a good word this morning.
Oh, I appreciate you, Ricky. Listen, I read something a few days ago that blessed me. It was by the late, great Cicely Tyson. She said, to soar toward what's possible, you must leave behind what is comfortable. I like that. She said, if you want to reach that which is possible or even impossible, sometimes you've got to let go of what is comfortable. I think that's what Paul meant when Paul said, I'm forgetting the things that are behind and pressing toward the mark for the prize of the upward call of God in Christ Jesus. If you're not careful, you'll become a captive of your comfort zone. And before you know it, you will get in such a comfort zone that the habit of doing what you've done causes you to miss out on what you can become. The habit, the comfortable habit of doing the same thing every single day, before you know it, that habit becomes a handcuff. And if you're not careful, you'll miss out on everything that God has possible for you. So here's the word of the day. Sometimes you've got to let go of what's comfortable if you want to press toward the impossible. That's the word from Cicely Tyson. So go ahead, keep your head up, let go of the comfortable, and strive for the impossible, because that is where God is.
I know that's right. Pastor Haynes, ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas. Pastor Haynes, let everybody know how they can find your awesome sermons.
Hey, Ricky, thank you for that. Listen, I have a YouTube channel. It's Frederick Haynes, and right there on my YouTube channel, there you can find my sermons. Thank you, Ricky.
There it is. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 11 minutes after the hour. Y'all, front page news is being brought to you by America's Best. At America's Best, you never overpay for eyewear. Get 2 pairs and a free quality eye exam for just $79.95. It's not just a better deal, it's America's Best. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone. I hope you are feeling as good as I do after that praise break.
Come on now.
I know. Oh, my gosh, Ricky. Here are today's news headlines. UN officials are calling upon Russia and Ukraine to declare a safety zone at the nuclear plant in Ukraine. There have been growing fears that the fighting around the plant, which is the largest in Europe, could lead to radioactive disaster. Meanwhile, here in the U.S., the Washington Post is reporting that documents recovered from Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate contained information on foreign nuclear capabilities. In other headlines, Ricky, Tennessee police found and identified the body of a 34-year-old. Her name is Eliza Fletcher. She was a Memphis school teacher who was abducted while jogging early Friday morning. U.S. Marshals had arrested 38-year-old Cleotha Abston on Saturday after police found his DNA near the scene of the kidnapping. Get this, Ricky. He was released from prison in 2020 after serving 20 years on another kidnapping, and he has been charged with first-degree murder in addition to other charges. Yeah, that is so sad. Now, Dr. Collier has been telling us this for months, but yesterday, top White House officials suggested that people will likely need to get an annual COVID-19 booster shot, similar to getting an annual flu shot. The new updated Pfizer and Moderna boosters were approved last week and have begun rolling out. I'm Maria Moore, and that's what's happening in News Rock T. What you got in sports?
Well, let's talk about them WNBA playoffs, man. Las Vegas Aces beat the Seattle Storm last night to advance to the WNBA Finals. Legend Sue Bird played her last game. I'm sure she's going to remain part of the Seattle Storm franchise in some sort of executive position, possibly a co-owner one day. But shout out to Chelsea Gray of the Aces, dropped 31 points to lead the Aces. Storm's Breanna Stewart, she did all she could. She dropped 42 points, but it was not enough. The Chicago Sky loses to the Connecticut Sun. The Sun forces a deciding Game 5, which will happen tomorrow. It's going down. Coco Gauff, she loses her quarterfinal match at the U.S. Open, so she is done at the Open. LeBron James' son, Lil Bronny, just posted an image on social media rocking that Ohio State Buckeye uniform. If he decides to go to college, but we all know he's not. He's not going to be going to college, but it's kind of cool that he's going through the process as a student athlete, man, taking all his college visits or whatever, man. So big up to Bronny James. LeBron and mom, Savannah, was out there. They was at the football game over the weekend and everything. It was a full, legitimate college visit for Bronny James. I love it. That's what I got for sports right about now. Gary with the T. What's up, Mike?
Jennifer Lopez and her husband, Ben Affleck, we all know they recently tied tonight. Well, everybody's excited because they're saying that they have reportedly welcomed a new member in their family as they were spotted out carrying home an animal crate this weekend. Now, they're saying that Marry Me actor and the Argo star put on a public display of affection while they stepped out in Los Angeles with their J-Lo twins, Little Max and Emmy. Now, they're saying the family was captured heading to an animal rescue center in the city and were later photographed taking home an animal crate, indicating that they adopted a pet animal. Now, they're saying for their day out, the newlyweds were wearing matching shirts, and Jennifer Lopez wore some blue jeans and he wore some khaki pants and all this other wonderful stuff. But they're saying everybody's excited about it because they went to a rescue center to get a pet and they didn't wind up buying one from somebody's house or what have you. So everybody's excited that they have this new family member. So congratulations to Jennifer Lopez and her husband, Ben Affleck.
Yes.
Nothing better than to get a pet.
That's right. We do. We love animals.
Love them.
I wonder if they got a pit
domestic
bull.
Animals.
Right. I wanted a monkey, but I changed my mind. I want to get slapped.
Yeah, they get you. They slap you, boy.
Okay, yeah. And that
Claw your eyes
hurt.
out.
What? I had one kiss me before, and he kind of like bit my cheek, and my cheek started bleeding. I was like, oh no, I'm good. I don't want no monkey. It was supposed to be like a kiss, and he was only playing, but his mouth kind of like cuffed my cheek, and it like cut me, and I was like, oh no, she don't want no monkey no more.
That monkey.
No, he didn't mean no. He didn't mean no harm, Ricky.
We'll have to call the police on this one.
All right, the Kahlua today, honey, is one of my favorite Kahluas. My Kahlua today, guys, Helitrop. On the high end, you say Helitrop, and on the low end, you say beautiful mauve. That's your Kahlua for today, Brad.
Sitting up here feeding you, and then you gonna bite me and make my cheek bleed? The
He
hell
wasn't
you will?
trying to, Ricky.
I don't give a damn what he's trying to do. Where's Mama at?
Hey, we would have been fighting, boy.
No, y'all, he was a baby. He was a baby.
My ass. What?
Coming up next in the hot spot, y'all, somebody is boycotting Adidas for his homeboy. And I'm going to tell you who it is up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and
You can catch me at the hot spot.
it's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show is 29 before the top of the hour. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brett Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Diddy has vowed to boycott Adidas in support of Kanye West, who recently called out the brand on social media. Now, Ye has accused the fashion brand of not only making decisions around his Yeezy footwear line without his input, but also claims that they stole his designs for the brand's latest a defoam Q and Adelet footwear concepts. Diddy took to social media to share a text he sent to Kanye that read, "Send me something I could post in support of you." He also vowed to never wear Adidas again for the rest of his life until the brand makes things right. He added, "I'm done wearing Adidas products until they make this right. We have to support each other. Everybody repost this, please." He captioned the post, "Since the era of Run DMC, at Adidas has always used hip-hop to build its brand and make millions off our culture. But we are much more than just consumers now. We're owners. At Kanye West and Yeezy are the reason Adidas is so relevant to the culture. We know our value." What y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna stop wearing Adidas?
Man, I know I got a closet full of them old school shell top Adidas, man.
But guess why we love them so much?
Hey, Run DMC. Come on,
Run DMC.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Ain't got
That's
nothing
right.
to do with me.
That dang nigga. See what I'm saying? That's
Too,
messed
Brad.
up.
Blue Ivy is, not Blue Ivy, Ivy Park. Beyonce's
Right,
line.
that's
Adidas.
Adidas.
You know the Beehive ain't going,
Yeah.
not unless Beyonce say so.
Yeah. Oh Lord, that's
Right.
a tough one. I ain't think about that. That's a good
So
point,
is
Maria.
Kanye and Jay-Z talking again now?
I don't know. I don't know. I guess we just have to stay tuned to find out. Whatever I find out, I'm going to let y'all know in the hot spot. All right, y'all, moving on. Fat Joe is set to host the 2022 BET Hip Hop Awards. He told Billboard, "This is the biggest award show in history," Fat Joe told of the event. He said, "It's truly an honor to host and produce the BET Awards. I can't thank Connie and the entire BET family enough for this opportunity. We're going to celebrate music, culture, and entertainment, honor the biggest and brightest stars in the world, and make this an unforgettable night full of laughs and surprises. Also, remember that yesterday's host is not today's host." That's cute. The event will go down on September 30th in ATL, and it will air on October 4th. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up next, we got Rock T's HBCU Know. And if you got any questions for Dr. MJ, call you. Hit us up at 8669-RICKEY. That's 8669-RICKEY. Who we repping today, Rock T?
Man, let's go holler at Bowie State University pimpin'.
Friendly ass. Get your friendly ass into commercial brew. Happy to be here.
HBCU Know.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
HBCU Know.
Oh, yeah, let's see what we talking about. What up, man? Rock Teasy in the house for another HBCU Know. We're going to always put a spotlight on our heroes and sheroes that attended or currently attend our historically black colleges and universities. We finna head back down to Bowie, Maryland, home of Bowie State University. Established in 1865, home of them black and gold Bulldogs. Shout out to the Symphony of Soul SOS Marching Band. Let's talk about one of y'all's former students. Oh, yes, rapper Wale. Actually attended Virginia State University on a football scholarship. Then he transferred to Bowie State University. After his football playing days, he went after another dream of becoming a recording artist. His first recorded track, Rhyme of the Century, was also his first song ever played on the radio. He blew up the D.C., Maryland, and Virginia areas. One of his mixtape songs, Breakdown, was featured on the video game Madden NFL. He won the award for D.C. Metro Breakthrough Artist of the Year. After that, the rest is history. He broke through to the national scene, dropped several successful albums and mixtapes. And oh, by the way, he's a huge pro wrestling fan. Oh my goodness, we'll be here all day talking about Wale, another proud HBCU alum of Bowie State University and Virginia State University. If you didn't know, now you know. If you want me to highlight your favorite HBCU, hit me up on my social media platforms at Rock T Holla. Let's get it.
HBCU.
Hey, Rock.
Yes, sir.
You know he played running back, right?
Come on, he got them swift feet, dog.
Hey, Super Dad, you didn't know Wale was running back.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. Every time we get together, we talk football. He be talking that trash, too, but Rock, he's told that rock,
yes,
baby.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, we should do a segment on that. All the rappers and singers that was actually volleyball, baseball, basketball, football.
You know who was dope at football and baseball?
Who?
Rapper Nelly.
Oh, snap.
Yes, sir.
You know who else was good at baseball?
These nuts.
You know I'm finna golly. What up, Dr. Collier?
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. Yeah, I hope you had a great holiday weekend, my friend.
Man, had a good holiday weekend, man. How was yours?
Mine was great, and I tell you, we had this super health fair here in the city of Atlanta in honor of Silas Simon Alexander, and it went phenomenal. It was a holiday weekend, though. So, Ricky, today's question, should you get a new booster shot? They are available today as we speak. Now, a more important question, or a better way of putting it is, everybody who should get a new booster shot, take one step forward. Then I say, not so fast, Rickey Smiley, the Brat, Rock T, Special K, Gary with the T, and the lovely and talented Maria Moore. No, there are variations to that question, and I've been getting it in my office all starting yesterday. Everybody's asking, should I get the new booster? Should I get the new booster? So, one, let's define the new boosters. The new booster shots contain half the original vaccines of the Pfizer and the Moderna that have been used since December of 2020, and half the protection against today's dominant Omicron versions, BA4 and BA5. So the total amount of vaccine is still the same. They've just split the amount between the original COVID vaccine and the new BA4, BA5 Omicron version. So who's eligible, Ricky? The Pfizer shot is authorized for anyone 12 years and older, and the Moderna's is for anyone 18 years or older. And it's to be used for booster shots for anyone who's already had their primary vaccine series. That means if you've had at least 2 shots of the Pfizer and the Moderna or 1 shot of the Johnson & Johnson, you can get the new booster. If you have had 1 booster shot or 2 booster shots, which is what had been recommended, a total of 4 shots, you can still get the new booster. Now the question becomes, when should you get it? Well, the FDA recommends that you should wait at least 2 months after your last booster shot, but the CDC is recommending waiting even longer, up to at least 3 months. That improves your immune response because if you just got a booster shot, you already have a great immune response, and it's hard to be better than great. So you're not going to get as much benefit than if you wait at least 3 months since your last booster shot. Now, if you just had COVID, and everybody got COVID this summer, you were probably the Omicron variant. It was 99% of what was available at that time. Everybody was getting the Omicron variant. Then you have natural immunity. That natural immunity is going to protect you for up to 6 months. So the question is then, should you get the new booster shot that covers the Omicron variant? And the question is, if you've had at least 1 booster of the original booster and you've had and recuperated from Omicron infection, then you probably don't need to rush to get the booster. And then, so my recommendation is this, Ricky, and this is consistent with the CDC guidelines, is that you can wait for a few months and you'll probably get a better response, particularly as we start to approach holiday gatherings when there are going to be a lot of people, super spreader events. So if you wait, say, to late October or early November, then you'll be covered, and that probably will be better, so you don't have to rush out and get it immediately. Now, one last group we haven't discussed. If you've not had any vaccination up to this point, you're still going to get the original vaccine for the first 2 shots. Now, in Dr. Collier's clinical mind, this makes absolutely no sense. It will give you protection from bad infection, hospitalization, and death, but if they have a new version that covers what's out there now, why are they still giving the original vaccine? That makes no clinical sense in Dr. Collier's mind. Okay, so these are the opinions of Dr. M.J. Collier, not those of Rickey Smiley. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show cast or its production crew. So get your booster if you meet those criteria, but you can wait a couple of months and you'll probably get a better response and get you through the holiday season without catching COVID as you go to your Christmas parties, your Thanksgiving gatherings, etc.
Good morning.
Hello, may I speak to Angie Murphy, please?
Speaking.
This is Nurse Jenkins up here at Grady Parkland Memorial Hospital.
Yes.
And you just had a baby a few weeks ago that was premature.
Yes, I did.
The baby is still up here at the hospital. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
What's the baby name?
My son's name is Dontavius.
They got us calling because Human Resources might have to run some more tests on the baby because they
What's
found...
wrong with him?
Nothing wrong with the baby. They found traces of Crown Royal in your breast milk.
What are you talking about?
When they took breast milk from you to give to the baby, they found traces.
Of what?
Of Crown Royal and Patron in your breast milk. Is this Angie Murphy?
Yes, it is. And my son is Dontavius Murphy, and I don't drink that stuff.
Well, they said that they found Nouveau, Crown, Patron, and Jose Curvo.
There's got to be some kind of mistake because I don't even like that kind of stuff. And I would never give that to my baby.
Well, ma'am, we know you've been drinking during your pregnancy because your breast milk is light blue. You drink Hypnotic.
Excuse me?
Have you been drinking Hypnotic because your breast milk is light blue?
No, I have not been drinking no damn Hypnotic. Why would I give that to my child?
We understand that you're under a lot of pressure since the baby is...
I'm under a lot of pressure because my son was born a month early. That's why I'm under a lot of pressure. And I would never give I'm not drinking while I'm breastfeeding.
Well, why is your breast milk light blue?
I don't know what you're talking about, my breast milk being light blue.
It's so bad some of the nurses sipping off of it getting drunk.
You got me up.
What did you call me?
I called you a bitch.
Oh, now I'm a bitch. Tell you what, I'm going to get a damn baby to a white woman.
I will come down to that hospital and whoop your ass if you try to take my damn baby.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Kanye West took to Instagram, y'all. He said he is denying, y'all, that his ex-wife, Kim Kardashian, has really bad diarrhea.
Oh, my God.
This was not from me. He said, someone copied my style of text and wrote something not funny. He said, meanwhile, he also revealed that he and Kim had a good meeting about their kids' schooling, and he wrote y'all, hi guys, I'm back. Sorry it takes so long to post. Just had a good meeting with Kim about the schools. This is called co-parenting. In addition, he went on and talked about how he's declaring war against the Gap and Adidas, honey, and accusing them of trying to selling knockoff Yeezys and claim that they was going to try to buy him out for $1 million. But he said that ain't happening. But why would somebody say Kim had diarrhea, though? They would say her husband said that. I mean, that's not a cute thing, even though it's normal.
It happens, man.
Yeah.
They probably be on all them little diets and different healthy stuff.
I'm sure she's had diarrhea before. Who has it?
Diarrhea.
Diarrhea. Diarrhea.
Yeah, you don't leave the house when you have that, buddy. Stay at home.
Yeah.
Stuff be running out your booty like a faucet.
Yeah, man.
Baby, Miss Kardashian had a pamper on baby's girl.
Yeah, get your Depends.
Okay.
Slide it on.
Okay.
You can't even tell with skinny jeans on.
Let's take camouflage.
All right, moving on, honey. And other celebrity news, y'all. Giselle Bunches, baby. They say this girl flew back to Florida, honey, on a private jet, but they're saying it does not mean that she has reconciled with her husband, Tom Brady. Now, a source told Page Six that she flew. Yeah, baby. They say she flew back to Florida, honey, to be with her kids, but hasn't been there. Been to their home in Tampa. Now they're saying, y'all, that Tom is still hoping they can reconcile, but they say Giselle has told him that she's leaving him before, and honey, they always made up when she cooled down. But last week they're saying rumors swirl that the model, honey, left their family compound in Tampa, Florida, and headed to Costa Rica following a series of arguments over the quarterback's decision to return to the NFL. Now they're saying Bunchen is rumored to be staying in Miami, but he is wrong for that, honey. If he told that woman he was going to retire, he should have stayed retired.
I could see that. He gave so much of his life to the game. They got them kids. I'd be like, baby, really? Really? You 87 years old. You still want to go out there and throw that football? Come home and be with us.
She kind of signed up for that, though, Maria.
No, she ain't signed up for that.
No, she ain't signed up for after
she
that.
signed
he
up.
retired,
She married,
and then he just changed his mind. That's
she
not
married
fair.
an athlete as playing at the
It
highest
don't
level.
matter. He said he was done.
Thank
if
you.
he retired, I'm sure she was very happy when he
trying to pay
retired.
off.
But the thing about it is,
They ain't got nothing to pay. Shut up, Special K.
he signed up for it. That's because she was a supermodel, honey. Giselle Bunchen was a top supermodel. She retired to marry him and had them cheering.
But I
So
guarantee
now,
you, Gary, if she told Tom, I want to unretire and go back to supermodeling and traveling, he would probably be like, you know what? Go ahead, baby. I'm supporting you.
I doubt.
Well,
And
that's
who gonna
not
raise
what
them
happened,
babies?
Roxy.
Right,
That's
who
not
gonna
what
raise-
happened.
They got
Yeah.
plenty of nannies
So-
and family members.
Nah,
I'm sure the babies are taken
nah.
care
Would
of.
not be happy
and I'm
with
pretty
that.
sure, and Tom Brady's kids, his sons, they travel with him a lot.
Y'all just boys. Y'all want to see
It's
him
a
play
choice.
football. Y'all want to watch him
Yeah,
play football. But if he told his wife he was retiring, I'm sure she was happy because she get to then spend more time with
wrapped
her
her
man.
mind around it. She
Exactly.
already wrapped her
I'd be
mind
mad
around it.
Why they can't put a
No.
kitchen in a little living room at the corner of the football
That's 'cause-
field?
See,
No, Ricky.
no.
Nice little
Why
tent.
can't
Y'all
he just
so
go home?
selfish. Y'all so
Under nice little
selfish.
Why
camping
can't he
tents.
sit on the couch and watch the football game?
exactly,
Y'all
like
so
everybody
Go
else
out
does.
as a goat. He's no.
Yes.
I feel her,
baby.
and I
Hey,
understand.
y'all
her
know,
frustration.
hey.
Don't
Do y'all know what they
hate us.
do y'all know what they bills have accumulated to in their house?
They
Ain't
got
got that
enough to
much.
pay him.
He trying to pay his
Money
mama house
accumulated
off.
in their accounts.
He
They
got
got the
enough
money
to
to pay
pay.
all them
That's
bills.
right.
Hey.
Don't hey. Don't hey.
Y'all
hey,
being selfish because y'all still want to
Yes.
see him play.
That's right.
But
Oh,
he needs
yeah.
to go home to his family.
Go.
He
Y'all don't
definitely
even
does.
care about
Go
his
home
family,
to
you
his family.
insensitive bastards.
Okay. Oh, wow. All right, baby. Now tell her again, honey. Poor Giselle got to
What
be there
about
with them
love and family and
Exactly,
relationships?
honey.
He been playing football for 11 years. You hey yourself, Fat Albert.
Exactly. That's my point. If the man lay up there and stop working out and then he grabbed that big
No.
old stomach,
No.
that ain't sexy. You need to get back out there on the football
His
field
wife
and work
gonna
out.
love him regardless.
No, she ain't.
Yes,
She's going to
she
be going
is.
on to
No,
somebody
she
that
ain't.
just got drafted in the
No,
first
she
round.
ain't.
Come
No,
on,
she
man.
ain't.
Well, Giselle needs to
She
leave
coulda
his
been
butt,
left
honey,
him.
and
She
collect
coulda
her
been
purse,
left.
honey. And
Look
go,
at Scott.
honey.
Look how Scottie Pippen wife left him and went and got with Future.
She left him because he had a big nose.
Toucan Sam.
Okay, nah.
It's always nose.
Okay. The color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is helothrop. On the high end, you say helothrop, and on the low end, you say beautiful mauve. That's your color for today.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the team. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Listen, it is about that time for the wake-up calls. Let's go.
Wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Come on, because he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so would be better. Hey, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Want to know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
Hi, this is Jackie from Charlotte, North Carolina. I'd like to give a shout out to all 5 of my grandbabies. One of my grandbabies made honors this year. Wonderful scholars. Good morning to the morning show. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hi, this is Kennedy. Kennedy and Sonata calling from Greenville, South Carolina. We're calling to wake up our family. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, good morning. Wake up out there.
Good morning. This is Stephanie and Janaya from Greenville, South Carolina. Want to wake up Anthony Smith and the Means family. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Yeah, this is Vince Ridley from Petersburg, Virginia, waking my whole house up and getting them off of school. So tired of them eating up the house. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Say Gainesville, wake up. Let's go. Meridian, wake up. In Greenwood, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Where you at, Dallas? Wake up. Where you at, Chicago? Wake up. Downtown, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
All right, I appreciate it, Brent.
You're welcome, Ricky.
Listen, man, I'm just so excited about a lot of stuff. Hey, first of all, we got Miss Janie on the phone. Miss Janie, good morning.
Good morning.
Well, y'all give it up for the one and only High Chaparral on the one and only Miss Janie Ashley.
Miss Janie.
Miss Janie, you had a good time at karaoke last night?
Oh, yes. Lord, I did. I so did.
I don't know who was singing last night, but I don't know if it was that old man that was singing something, but Miss Janie threw some underwear. Miss Janie, do those be your underwear that you have broken in?
Yeah.
It's authentic.
Hey, we so excited. We're gonna announce. They might kill me for this, but we are definitely doing karaoke on the Tom Joyner cruise, and I want everybody, man, get ready for the fantastic voyage. The Tom Joyner cruise is going out, man. So me, Chris, Miss Janie, we got a big karaoke night, just like we did in Bimini, Bahamas. We just really taking our karaoke all over the country. That's going to be a whole lot of fun. So I'm excited about that. But I do want to announce on October the 10th, I'm doing a food pop-up. Do anybody know anybody familiar with a pop-up? Nobody familiar know what a pop-up is? Like pop-up shop?
So you take your kitchen to the public, pretty much.
Like a food truck.
Yes, sir.
Right. Miss Janie, let them know about my collard greens and my pinto beans.
Oh, Lord, have mercy, Jesus. They'll make you slap your mama.
Miss Janie, what was so good about those pinto beans?
Oh, the pinto bean was so good, I'm telling you the truth. I have never, and I thought I could cook pinto beans.
And how old are you, Miss Janie?
85 in December. That pinto bean was so doggone good. Oh, Lord have mercy.
What'd you like about it, Miss Janie?
I ate them for breakfast, lunch, and supper. That's the truth.
Supper. Come on.
So Rick, you go. Does
look here, I crumbled that cornbread up in it. Oh, Lord, I couldn't eat with a fork. I had to eat with my fingers. That's the
I'll be doggone. So look, what we doing, Rock T, I'm taking over the kitchen.
Right.
Taking over the kitchen at the Stardome. So I connected with a chef that's gonna help me prepare the food in quantity.
Okay.
To be able to feed everybody that can get in the Stardome and set the food up or whatever. I just know how to cook for like 50 people, but I don't know how to cook for 400. I never done it before. My kitchen ain't big enough, so we're going to get the kitchen of the Stardome and probably going to try to bring that same concept to the Arlington Improv in Dallas, Texas. We got to get with the club owner and the chef to see if we're able to at least put one of my dishes out there for karaoke. And and trying to, I got some people helping me get some of my food on my pinto beans, the chicken and dumplings.
Come on, dog. Chicken and dumplings.
Yeah, my collard greens. And get some of my food on the shelf in some stores, because you cook this food on social media and people be like, I want it, can I get some? And I don't know how to just be delivering plates. I don't be having time. I just know how to cook really, really good food with the help of Chef Kurt Boudreaux, who get on the phone and counsel me when it comes to seasonings and spices. And, Rapper Bone Crusher gave me some real good ideas for some different seasoning and spices that you put on food. And I just know how to cook with love, but I don't know how to make a lot of it, because when there's a lot of food, it loses its quality, if that's correct.
Mm-hmm.
So October the 10th at the Stardome is going to be my first Rickey Smiley recipe. And it will be no comedy club food. It will be all of my recipes. You'll be able to come and eat. So everybody, Atlanta, Chattanooga, Jackson, Mississippi, people was there last night from Macon, Georgia. It was sold out. It was crazy.
It's so warm.
Yeah, and you can't ever get a ticket to karaoke. I have more fun doing karaoke than I do a comedy show, because it's not the pressure to perform, and you get to interact with the listeners. So it was a whole lot of fun. So, I'll be serving the pinto beans with the special seasoning and the sausage and the turkey wings and the dressing and the chicken and dumplings and collard greens, cornbread, all that kind of stuff. So get ready October the 10th. And we're going to be making sure we do karaoke at the Dallas Improv, not this week, coming up week, but the week after that. So we're going to have a good-ass time. Ms. Janie, thank you so much.
Okay.
Hey, Rock T.
What up, Mike?
Hey, man, I'm going to have to announce that comedian Funny Man that be on Facebook and Instagram, FUNNYMAYNE. You ever seen Funny Man sports commentary?
Yes, sir.
He's been banned from the comedy club Stardome. He's been banned for 2 months. Him and Big Chris got to roasting each other last night. And Big Chris told him he had a big head and a big nose. And Funny Man looked down at his feet and said he had on some Michael B. Jordans.
What did Chris do?
Big Chris looked down at his feet and he started smiling because he thought it was a compliment.
Not the B. Jordans.
Super Dave.
Oh, that's my boy.
Y'all come get me out the radio.
He said you got some Michael B. Jordans. The retros.
Hey, Rock.
Yeah.
Dog, my body went to black. Y'all lying, my body went to black. I couldn't see. I lost my vision. My blood rushed to my head. I was laid out on stage. I looked up. My homeboy Dez and them and James Robinson, they were fanning me, dog. Dog, they had I looked down at Chris Chu. He had on some nice Jordan, but Funny Man said that they were Michael B. Jordan. Dog, yeah. Hey, Rock, John Lyon, they had to walk me to my car, dog. It was raining.
Yeah.
They had to walk me. They had to put me in my car. Yeah. I sat in the parking lot for 20 minutes and cried. I couldn't find my keys. I couldn't crank my car up. I couldn't see.
He'll never be able to wear them Jordans ever again.
Y'all out of control.
Chris started smiling because he thought it was a compliment. Hey, comedian Funny Man is banned from the Stardome. Y'all hit up comedian FUNNYMAYNE. And ask him why he have to do that to Big Chris Jolene.
Yo, Chris was just minding his business too, you know.
Yeah, you know, they roast the man, but you got to talk about that man having some Michael B. Jordans, though. That was just wrong. All right, look, hey, Jolene, I appreciate you, baby boy.
Yeah, my pleasure, Ricky.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley the Morning Show. Who is this?
I'm just calling because you've been blowing up my phone in the morning, so.
Yeah, dog, where you at, man?
You've been blowing up my phone, so. What you been where I'm at? You know where I'm at, so.
Let me ask you a question, man. Did you go get the autopsy that you said you was finna?
That's why I'm still in the bed, so. I'm feeling weak right now.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
So if you ever get an autopsy did, you'll know what I'm talking about. I'm feeling weak right now. I can't even hardly get up out of bed right now.
So the doctor said something was wrong with you, and he sent you to the coroner's office to get an autopsy for not coming to work.
Yeah, so they said I'm probably going to be out for a couple of days until I feel good enough to come back.
Dog, do you got any what happened? What happened when you got the autopsy? Did they put you to sleep?
Yeah, they put me to sleep, shot and they did whatever. They did all the things they did, and then when I came out of it, they said you could go back to work in a couple of days because we got everything back in now.
Why are you talking like that, Black Tony?
Because I feel real weak right now. They gave me some pain. They gave me a little pain pill, but I got to go. I can't.
Hey, Black Tony, was anybody in the room with you? Was other people in there getting autopsies?
There were 2 other people in there.
What they had on?
I don't know. It was just 2 people.
Were they talking?
Were they talking? Yeah.
It was these nuts.
Coming to the Marriott Ballroom A and B this weekend only for 2 sold-out shows. From the people that brought you Mama, My Feet Hurt and Chitlins Don't Make It Groceries comes the new hit gospel stage play, God Get This Nigga Off Me, starring Howard Hewitt, Cheryl Pepsi Riley, and Malik. God Get This Nigga Off Me, a story of family, fighting, and forgiveness.
What a remote.
With original songs by Little G from Silk.
Get this off of me.
He keep beating me, Jesus. Also starring Damon Evans. Who? You know Damon Evans, the second Lionel from the Jeffersons. You know the light-skinned one with the afro. Oh. And Clifton Powell.
Your granddaddy beat my mama, and I beat your mama. It's what we do. Now go home and get to work.
God, get this off. You'll be inspired. You'll be uplifted. You'll laugh till you cry. It's a play for the whole family.
What done happened to your eye, baby? I fell down the steps, mama, on both eyes.
Co-starring Ronaldo Douglas. Who? You know Ronaldo Douglas from Good Times, Bookman's assistant. TC, Ugly Duckling, episode 29, season 3. Oh. Don't miss this star-studded event. Tickets available at Shirley's House of Hair. It's actually Shirley's house where she does hair. God, get this off me. Don't miss it.
He keep beating me, Jesus.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley the Morning Show. 6 minutes after the hour, y'all. Gary C is being brought by The Woman King. That's right. Make sure you see The Woman King, an epic film starring Viola Davis, exclusively in movie theaters. September the 16th. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Jason Lee, y'all, is speaking out there saying that Jason Lee is vowing to unmask Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears' accusers. Now, they're saying last week it was revealed that Aries Spears and Tiffany Haddish were being sued by siblings accusing the comedians of grooming and exploiting them for an inappropriate video while they were underage. Well, now they're saying Hollywood Unlocked founder Jason Lee, who famously announced the premature death of Queen Elizabeth, y'all, vows to unmask the accusers. Now they're saying that Jason Lee been watching the whole Aries Spears skit featuring Tiffany and a child's story roll out all week, and I've been waiting for the right time to weigh in, working on the tea, y'all, and don't know, y'all don't know about it, whatever he was saying. And then he put, the internet is a wild playground. The skits is clearly, y'all, trash, but there's a conversation not happening because details are missing. Oh, and he said, I'm going to reveal the people behind the lawsuit. There will be no John or Jane Doe here. And he said, stand by. So Jason Lee, honey, said I guess he's going to be talking to somebody and putting this out there with all this madness that went down, honey, with Aries and stuff. But they got some things out about Aries Spears. They're saying that he was very attractive as a young man. He was a male model, they said.
He was. I saw the old
saw
pictures.
That?
They were saying, did you see what Faison Love said about him and how he moved to Hollywood and thought he was going to be the next Eddie Murphy? He was really lean and handsome. And I mean, not that he's not lean and handsome now, but...
Maria.
Just a little
your nose is growing.
Maria.
Yeah.
You being too nice right now.
He just looked different. He's just a different version of
so
himself.
sweet.
Yeah.
So, but they were saying they didn't
Like
know
the
what
old lady
happened.
looking at the baby saying, God bless him.
Okay. But how could that happen, though? I mean, I guess as you get older, people, just change. I guess their looks and ways.
You definitely change as you get older.
Yeah. Well, honey, so we're going to follow this story and see how it turns out.
We love Jason Lee, by the way.
Yeah, honey. So, all right.
You better watch out because he can't be releasing those people's, the kids' names.
Well, I'm sure he know his rights, though.
Mm-hmm.
They grown now. They're adults, so...
Yeah, well, they're not disclosing their names for a reason. I think that when you're a victim of sexual assault and you're underage, you can't release the names. But,
But they are adults now, like the R. Kelly thing. They couldn't release her name as a minor. But when she got older and of legal age, they could. So I'm sure Jason knows his ramifications. I mean, the parameters and the things he should and shouldn't do. So I'm waiting. I want to know.
Yeah, just like he said the Queen had died and she didn't die yet.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
He prematurely.
How credible is this guy?
I thought somebody else said that. Jason Lee be having the scoop now. He be knowing what's going on.
So we're going to follow this story.
And him and Tiffany are close, so... Yeah, I'm sure he wants to really get to the bottom of things. So let's just see.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, Tyrese and Zelie, honey, Timothy, they kissed and made up. They're saying a few months ago, Tyrese broke up, honey, with his girlfriend, Instagram model, Miss Zelie Timothy, but because they say she didn't want to get married. Well, now they're saying Ty and Zelie, honey, have kissed and made up. And he put out there, y'all, it's clear. I couldn't deny the love I feel for you. I tried. Happy Labor Day, my love. And he gave her a nice big kiss, and they look amazing together. And she put, the sweetest touch has always been yours. I can't deny that. Thank you, my love. Isn't that nice? That's nice when black love is shown and stuff like that, especially coming from Tyrese and stuff. Because, Tyrese, he goes in and out of love, and he'll put you out on social media, honey, if he don't like you no more. And,
love will make you oh so happy inside.
Okay, and that's what he's doing. Okay. Who made that?
Kashif and Melissa Morgan.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
The original version.
Yes, Lord.
Yes.
So love is definitely making them happy. And speaking of happiness, too, y'all, let's congratulate y'all and continue to pray for him. Bow Wow, y'all. He's addressing that $1,000 meet and greet, honey. They gave him a backlash because he was only charging $1,000 for meet and greet. Hell, everybody else was doing it, and people want to know, he felt that he could do it too. And now people going all up against him and what have you and stuff. I mean, as a celebrity, Ricky, would you charge people $1,000 for meet and greet? I mean, because you wouldn't charge that?
Not no $1,000.
Yeah.
I really don't charge anything. If I'm gonna do a meet and greet, I just want to meet and greet and go on, because I don't want it to be held over my head that you paid $1,000 and I need to take 5 pictures instead of 1, and it gets complicated. Then they throw that money up in your face, and it ain't worth the headache. So I just like to meet people and greet them, and whatever we make at the comedy club or whatever, that's enough. I'm good.
He said they called it the Diamond VIP package, and I guess you get a lot too. But people are being real. I guess I don't know if they're being ugly or not. But somebody said I take $29 in food stamps over dinner with Lil Bow Wow. So I don't know. So,
God,
man.
But where all the good comments at, Gary? You gonna read? You gonna pick a bad one? You so negative, Nancy.
Let me find something good, baby. That's the only one they put.
That you lying. You lying. You get on my nerves. You lying.
Gotta respect Bow Wow.
So that was the only comment they put it out.
He lying. He's still scrolling trying to find all the bad ones because there's so many good ones. You get on my nerves.
The color today. The color today, y'all, is one of my favorite colors, Brad. The color today, y'all, is hella trop. On the high end, you say hella trop, and on the low end, you say mauve. That's your color for today. I would pay $1,000 maybe to be with Bow Wow because he is a great performer. Now, I don't know any of his songs.
Name one of his songs. Name one of his songs.
I'm trying to think of one.
Oh, yeah, do that. Do that. Come on.
So
Gary.
in Love?
What?
He a rapper.
What's So in Love?
I don't know.
By Anthony Hamilton. That's what he's talking about.
That sounds like Beyonce. So in Love.
I'm going to get it later.
And that ain't even the name of that song.
Don't worry about it. We good.
Oh, man.
That's all right. Yeah, that's all right. No.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's the front page news. It's what's trending now.
All right, y'all. The former President Barack Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama are going back to the White House today. Man, I've been waiting on this right here. To unveil their official White House portraits.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. That's big time.
If you ever been to the White House, then you know that these paintings are seen by millions of visitors. And what you may not know is that this ceremony should have happened when Trump was in office, but it didn't.
Now, for decades, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. No, you're right.
I just wanted to let them know for decades it's been a tradition, and the current sitting president will host the previous president and first lady at the White House to unveil their official portraits. Barack and Michelle hosted George Bush and his wife Laura. George and Laura hosted Bill and Hillary. It's always been a bipartisan affair, of course, until Trump came along.
Yeah, and we know he don't know how to take the high road. And
Okay.
to our knowledge, Trump never gave a good reason for not having a ceremony for the Obamas. And it's probably a good bet that Donald Trump will not be at the Obama house anytime soon at all.
Yeah, right. So we want to know is who is no longer invited to your house and why. Okay, or who do you wish you could keep out of your house? Let me just start it off.
Lord. I knew you was ready.
Oh, yeah, Gary. Gary. Gary.
What you doing, Gary?
Brad, he know what he did.
What
you know what he did with his nasty self. Brad, you was there. The last time he came over here.
Oh, he pooed.
Snuck your ass down in that basement and went down there and blew it up and then turned the damn fan on. You got a fan that's next to the damn light.
That was a safe space.
Ooh.
So don't you have safe spaces in your house? So I went to a safe space. I went down in the basement, so y'all shouldn't have ever been down there.
Came up through the cracks.
He tore up the whole basement, though. The whole yeah.
Wow.
So I thought I was in a nice safe space because I knew that area and I knew right down there was a safe space. I would have never thought y'all would have came down there to go through the garage to even leave out the house when we usually go upstairs and go out the house.
Well, there's a thing called spray, Gary.
Was there some spray down there?
Of course it is. He got
turn
everything
the
in his
fan
house.
on. Why you didn't turn the fan on? The fan
Because
right
you know
next to
the
the
fans
light
don't work that good. They work a little bit. They don't work They don't work that good, honey.
Didn't you have to replace the carpets down there after that?
You know that, Ricky, so tell the truth, honey.
Boy, I had to call Stanley Steamer. Boy, I got all the paint, the walls. It seemed like it was there for
Not you had
days.
to get the Regina Steamer carpet cleaner.
Yeah, look, it was their child, honey. But, honey, everything was nice afterwards. So we immediately left, honey, and let the aroma penetrate.
All up in the fabric.
Nasty stuff. All right, who can't come to your house and why? Who?
Man, anybody that bring extra guests that I don't know just so they can kind of show off and say,
Bruh,
hey, look.
on my mama.
Look.
On my mama.
It's my boy.
On my mama.
Yeah, dog.
On my mama. Why is
They be
it
blindsiding you, man.
always bring some damn body to somebody else's house? Who does? What? I'm talking about they like people be doing. Like, give me a heads up. Hey,
Yeah.
I got Pookie with me. I got a friend of mine with me. Is it okay for me to still come? Or even before you get close to the neighborhood, you know, like I say, hey, I had to just tell people, say, hey, are you alone? If you're alone, you can come to my house. If you're not by yourself and you want this plate, I'll meet you at Walmart in Walmart parking lot.
They're not going to do it because they know if they say they got somebody with them, you're going to say, well, never mind, you don't come neither. How about that?
I hate it.
So they don't tell you.
Brett, it's nothing that I rock to. I swear on my mama on that one. I can't stand it.
Oh, I hate it too.
I can't stand it. I went to Steve's house one time and I had a drive. I said, hey, somebody drove me over here. So I just want to be clear with a clear understanding. But this is before I even left my house. Because don't put that pressure on me. You done got close to my house, and then that's when you decide to tell me that you got somebody with you.
Yeah, and then they try to make you feel bad.
Make you feel bad on the phone. But if you buy most of my friends that come to my house, they already know how I rock. They know not to bring nobody. I can't stand it. Don't even. You can bring your kid, but you need to tell me. Because if you bring in your son and my grandson is not here, he don't have nobody to play with. So that's something we got to sit down and decide.
And figure out,
Let me know off the top. I got my kids with me or whatever. I got my son with me. Or if I already have a relationship with the kid, that's different. But it just, man. Who else?
Well, Ricky, you have people be coming to my doggone house talking about, I want to see if you got all them chairs that Ricky said. I'm like, look, honey, don't do it. I got chairs for you to sit down in, honey.
Yeah, my kids said they hate when you babysit down. You make them sit down. You wouldn't let my kids get up and do nothing. Sit down. Sit
down, baby.
My kids ain't even bad. Brad, my kids wasn't even bad. Gary used let them babysit the kids. And whatever, and they say, well, all we do is sit down in all them chairs.
Ain't got no room to play.
Did he at least let y'all play musical chairs?
No.
Sit down, honey, and watch Mayberry RFD, honey. That's what we watch.
Gary be going to Cantona when they put all that furniture on sale and stuff. But it looked nice, but it's just too many damn chairs. Too many chairs to be in the house. All right, y'all hit us up at 8. Maria, anybody can't come to your house?
Well, I would say people, like, say if you're buying something on Craigslist or you're selling something and you're trying to connect with the person that you're selling that thing for. I'm like, don't come, like, meet me at the park or find a landmark somewhere else. I wouldn't want those people to know where I live.
You got to take somebody with you because that can also be dangerous. Special K, who can't come back to your house?
Anybody that supports Trump, black, white, it don't matter. If you like Trump, you are not welcome. Period, point blank.
I would have to say to people that bring somebody and don't tell you, it's the same for me because that's so rude. That's so rude.
It is. And then now you sitting up in your house awkward because you I don't know that person. They cool with you.
You feel bad. You feel bad.
And
they start trying to make you feel bad. Well, they got to drive all the way back. They brought me. Well, you get your ass in the car and you go back to where you came from with them. Go home and you don't get no food. Stop at Popeyes and get you some chicken or something because you ain't eating over here because you should have told me. Ain't enough food for two and you going to vouch for this one. Ain't enough for you.
Did you just rhyme? Bars.
I did. You know I'm a lyricist.
Bars.
Hey, can somebody tell Pastor Keon to do a sermon about that? Somebody call Pastor Keon and tell him to do a whole sermon about stop. That's a sermon. Pastor Keon, stop bringing people to my house. Well, that's a word right there. I bet. Watch Pastor Keon wrap that thing up in a word. All right, let's go to the phones. Good morning.
Man, I wish I could keep my sister-in-law out of my house, man. She a snake. She's trying to get my girlfriend back with her ex because they were best friends before they met me. You know, my girl knows that she told me before because she doesn't really want to be with him. We're together. So yeah, she's just a snake in the grass, man, and she's no longer invited to my house. I can't stand it.
I would say my girlfriend because she steals all of my towels and my tissue. I don't get the cheap tissue. I use a cotton nail. And then all of my towels have come up missing, and I found them in her bag.
That one cousin that threw up in my bathroom and refused to clean it up after she threw it up, and she refused to leave my home after I asked her to leave because I had to clean it up. Never invited to my house.
My baby daddy is no longer welcome to my house. He already left the kids. The baby daddy is not welcome. He can drop them off, get them, pick them up somewhere else, but don't come to my house. Don't come in my house. You ain't got to pee that bad.
Hey, look, last night, the girl that peed on my couch, now, I ain't going to say she ain't working. Gary got the girl drunk at Houston's, and the girl was drunk. I didn't know she was drunk because she walked really, she wasn't staggering or nothing. We went back to my apartment, and she thought she was on the toilet. She was sitting on the edge of my couch in the living room, and she peed. or whatever. But she was fine though. She can't. I will give her another chance. So if you're out there, hit
She
me up at
loved a
86.
good refreshing beverage, baby.
Girl, what was she drinking? What was she drinking?
Baby, she
Margaritas.
drinking some apple martinis, honey.
How many she
loved
had?
it. She had about 3 of them, honey. And she kept going. I'm like, all right, girl, have a drink, girl. And she kept
like
getting
he's paying.
ugly.
Girl, told me, yes, that's right. He's paying for a drink, bitch. Drink. She drinking. Boy,
And she kept drinking, honey.
Boy, she stood up and pulled them drawers down. I pulled that dress up. I'm sitting on the couch like, yo. I sat on the edge of the couch and then went streaming on me. She said, I'm so sorry. I thought I was on the toilet.
Sloppy drunk.
Yes, honey. All on that
I
room
gave her a hot
couch.
shower and put her in the guest room. I do not like drunk booty. All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Oh, man, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Let's go to the phones. Good morning. Hello. Black Tony. Black Tony. What up, man?
How y'all doing this out? You know I'm at home trying to recuperate from my autopsy.
Oh, this song make you sad? Black Tony?
This song made me think about what if I hadn't made it.
Think about what he say, Rock?
What if you hadn't made it?
Think about what if I hadn't made it, Shawty. It made me think about
Had a maid.
Yeah, he
if
just
I
had that
hadn't
autopsy.
made it, Shawty.
What did he say, Rock?
He just had an autopsy and make him think like, what if he hadn't made it through this autopsy?
I be asking you, please don't play this song. You know this song get me in my feelings.
Turn it up a little bit, Dave. Because you got to get it out, man. You've been holding all this in, man.
I just been thinking about everything.
Black Tony. Just take your time. Let it out, dog.
This song get me in my feelings, Shawty. It's Maria though.
I'm here for you, friend.
Hey,
It's
Maria,
okay. Let it out.
Just send me a picture real quick.
Twan 360.
All right, y'all.
That's the solution every time. Don't send him a picture, Maria.
All right, y'all. 14 before the top of the hour. Y'all, it's time for Twan 360. What up, Twan 360?
Ricky, good morning. We are screaming loud and bold this morning. Fix it, Jesus. Now, Maria, Brad, I'm not trying to get in y'all business, but are y'all familiar with that Rose toy that's been circulating throughout Beyonce's internet? Y'all know about the toy, right?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so it's like shaped like a rose, and according to an online description, it's not only.
Go ahead now.
The Rose toy vibrator is not only a sucking toy, but it's more of a decorative piece.
I've seen it.
Okay, so it's shaped like a rose, and it can be placed anywhere, and no one will notice that it's an adult toy. Unfortunately, one of our listeners, her son, picked hers up, and it got stuck to his eye. Take a listen. Oh.
Why did you put that on your face? Why would you put that on your face? Let me see. Can you see? Can you see, Zay?
Okay, so he said he can see. It's a sad situation. Now, according to this online description, this device has 7 intense suction modes, and online users believe that his was at the highest rate. And people online are saying that he may walk away with a pink eye. We're going to follow this developing story, Ricky.
With the what? With a pink eye?
With a pink eye.
Is that a
Yeah.
But they
His eyelid was all swole.
It's
I saw
swollen
that
and
baby's
puffy. It's
eyelid.
sad.
Oh, that got rinsed off first.
Well, Special K, they say this device remains odorless. They say it's an odorless device, so we're going to believe that it's an odorless device.
You got to wrench that thing off. Got to wrench it off.
I can't do this. Fix it, Jesus.
Okay. All right.
I'm torn the done. I'm just
got
here to
all the
report the
information
news.
we need.
I don't want no smoke with nobody. I'm going, Ricky.
So how can we find the video?
It's on my Instagram right now. Search Twan360 all over Beyonce's internet. I got to get out of here.
Ricky's Quickies up next. Ricky's Quickies, let's go.
Quickies.
Hey, Ricky, is that a flashlight in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Quickies.
Hey. I need to speak to Ricky.
My name is Mr. Mackey.
Quickies.
Arkansas. When I rose this morning, I said thank you, Lord.
Quickies.
Hey, Ricky. This is Mr. Thomas. I'll drive.
Quickies.
WAGG, 1220 a.m., Birmingham.
Quickies.
Them legs don't match that booty.
Quickies.
I get so weak in these nuts. I can hardly speak. I lose all control, and something takes over me.
Quickies.
Yeah, I bet Gary breath smell like the crack of the toilet seat.
Quickies.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Quickies.
Hey, Rocky's laugh sound like those hyenas from the Lion King.
Quickies.
Hey, Ricky, why this woman walked up to me with no hands? So much, let me hold something, baby.
Quickies.
Rock T, name is Sabrina, and I am not old.
Quickies.
Hey, this is Miss Bird. I be fried fish and handing out slips for the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Quickies. Quickies.
This is Tina. Glad to be on the Rickey Smiley Show.
Quickies.
I want you to put your hands together. Welcome to the stage for Birmingham's own, for Pastor Rickey Smiley. Yeah. That's what's good.
Quickies.
Hey, Rick, this your boy Zap phoning in, representing Wildwood. They got me feeling like Mr. Thomas this morning. You won't break my soul. Release your mind. Release your mind. Release your stress. You don't have to be jealous.
All right, y'all. Hey, more Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. Brett, what did that song mean to you, Brett?
Man, this is true Kanye. This is the Kanye we know and love. When you just keep it 100 and you let your nightmares go. You lost the only girl that meant something to you, your mama. This is when you had that heartfelt, that good Chi-Town Kanye with his mouth wired shut. I love this Kanye.
That's Young Jeezy too, right?
Yes, I love Kanye's rhyme though. Young Jeezy killed it, but Kanye, it just took me back, man. Woo!
Maria, what does it mean to you?
Man, it just made me think about my childhood growing up in the Philippines, just putting on for my city, being out there, eating pond seat and show pow and, dancing with my people. Put on for my city, baby. Put on for my city, for my country.
Special K.
Man made me want to get out in them streets, even though I ain't got no product, no customers, and no heart. It made me want to get out in them streets.
Like, maybe I can do this.
Man, I promise to God, man, to remind me of just, I would always come on stage to this only when I perform in Birmingham. When I do the Stardome or wherever I'm performing, man, I feel like I got to put on for my city, like Woodlawn, Centerpoint, Kingston Projects, Baby Cross, Tent. Like, I be, like, feeling it because all your folks there you grew up with and and you walk on stage, man, you got all these people, half of the damn audience, Brad. You know how it is when you perform in the shop, when you walk on stage you walk on stage at the Airy Crown or the Chicago
or the Regal Theater.
Man, don't talk to me about the Regal Theater.
What you know about that on the South Side? What? Cottage Grove?
Brad, you ain't did nothing in entertainment if you ain't performed at the Regal Theater.
At the Regal Theater.
Or at the Fox in St. Louis.
Yep, come on now.
Or at the Fox in Atlanta.
Yes, sir.
Come on now.
Okay, the Boutwell in Birmingham or the Stardome. But we got some theaters. We got the Township Theater in Columbia, South Carolina. Or the Ovens Auditorium in Charlotte, North Carolina. Boy, look at here.
Well, I'm gonna throw one at you that ain't even here no more. They didn't knocked it down. But remember
the damn Bronco
Bowl in Dallas, Texas.
Man, I used to love to perform at the Bronco Bowl, man. That was one of my favorites, man. I swear, man. And then the damn James L. Knight Center in Miami.
Oh, that's what I was about to say. Yeah, James L. Knight Center in Miami. Come on.
Yes.
Come on.
It ain't even set up for comedy, but all the damn comedy shows, everybody from the hood, Liberty City be up in there, boy, at the
Carroll
James.
City, the Bajas, all of that. Ugh.
You have a hard time trying to get to the stage. You don't know where to go. You stuck in traffic. You in the hotel. You trying to walk to the gig. You just like, man, I swear, man, it just remind me of just entertainment and putting on for your city, man. All right, y'all, the time right now is 7 minutes after the album. We're going to be talking to Mr. Thomas. You don't want to miss that. We got that coming up. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
News headlines.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is 26 minutes after the hour. Got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone. Here are today's news headlines. UN officials are calling for a no-fire zone around a nuclear plant in Ukraine. They are concerned that the fighting around the plant is a constant threat that could lead to a radioactive disaster. Meanwhile, a declassified U.S. intelligence report stated that Russia is buying millions of rockets and artillery shells from North Korea to help with its war effort in Ukraine. Experts say it's a sign, and not a good one, that Russia is getting desperate after being cut off from mainstream supply chains. In election news, Massachusetts held its primary elections yesterday, where another candidate supported by Donald Trump won the Republican nomination for governor. Now, he'll face a Democrat who could become the country's first openly lesbian governor if elected. Meanwhile, Georgia Democrats are getting worried as Stacey Abrams, Ricky, is now trailing in the polls in the governor's race in Georgia. In other news, White House officials, folks need to get out and vote.
We just gonna have to really get out and vote. I think that they will, come together at the end, and you'll see the polls tighten like they always do. But people are gonna have to get out and vote like they did when Senator Warnock was running, and he's running again against Herschel Walker. But they're just gonna have to come out. Atlanta, Savannah, Macon, Valdosta gonna have to show up like no other if you want Stacey Abrams to become governor. We're gonna have to register to vote, and we're gonna have to get out and vote. Like, seriously.
Yeah, folks are gonna have to show up. In other news, I have Ricky. White House officials suggested yesterday that people will likely need to get an annual COVID-19 booster shot, similar to getting an annual flu shot. The new updated Pfizer and Moderna boosters they were approved last week and have begun rolling out. And we talked about it in today's What's Trending. Former President Barack Obama and former First Lady Michelle Obama will return to the White House for the unveiling of their official White House portraits. The pieces will hang inside the White House for decades to come. Lastly, for all my Apple folks out there, Apple will debut its new iPhone 14 lineup this afternoon at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm Maria Moore, and that's what's happening in news. Rock T, what you got in sports?
Already, Maria. WNBA playoffs is off the chain. The Seattle Storm lose to the Las Vegas Aces. Aces advance to the WNBA Finals. Legend Sue Bird played her last and final game. Sure, she's going to remain as part of the staff of the Seattle Storm somewhere in the executive offices, possibly co-owner in the future. Shout out to Chelsea Gray, man. Dropped 31 points to lead the Aces to the WNBA Finals. Chicago Sky, they lost to the Connecticut Sun. And the Sun forced a Game 5. That's going to be decided tomorrow. That series is tied up 2 games apiece. Coco Gauff loses her quarterfinals match at the U.S. Open.
I feel like I didn't play at the level that I needed to come out with the win today. But overall, I'm super proud of myself on this tournament. But I'm hungry for more, so maybe next year.
You good. You good, Coco. You 18. You in the future. It is what it is. LeBron James' son, Bronny, just posted an image on his social media. He was rocking the Ohio State Buckeye uniform. Look, if he decides to go to college, it makes sense to stay at home right there in front of his fans or whatever. But we all know that Bronny James ain't going to be in college. He's going to probably go play in one of these amateur pro leagues and then get drafted to the NBA so he can play with his pops and all that good stuff. But I'm glad he's going through the process of taking all his college visits and so on and so forth.
That would be cool if he go and play a year at Jackson State or HBCU just for to bring some of the energy and attention to HBCU's basketball program.
You never know.
Yeah,
you never know.
Great.
That would be dope. But if he goes to college, I can see him going to Ohio State, man, staying right there at the crib. But we'll see what happens right there. Hey,
go to Central State.
He sure can. Right there in Ohio. Ohio State. Central State.
Central State.
Don't get it, dog.
McDowell's.
No, Central State, that's HBCU.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay. I didn't make it sure.
Get it straight. There it is. What I got with sports, man. Right got the hot spot. Let's go.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, the hot spot is being brought to you by
the Tom Joyner Foundation. Fantastic Voyage is back on Royal Caribbean Cruise Line, and remaining cabins are limited. Hurry and check out details, fantasticvoyage2023.com. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Now, Rock T, I got some more LeBron news because according to reports, NBA star LeBron James and Canadian rapper Drake are accused in a new $10 million lawsuit of stealing the intellectual property rights to the film Black Ice. Now, Billy Hunter, former head of the NBA Players Association, is seeking a share of profits from the documentary as well as $10 million in damages. Now, in a complaint filed in Manhattan State Supreme Court, Billy Hunter alleges he holds the exclusive legal rights to produce any film about the colored hockey league that existed from 1895 to the 1930s. According to the lawsuit filed by his attorney, Larry Hutcher, it read, while the defendants LeBron James and Drake are internationally known and renowned in their respective fields of basketball and music, it does not afford them the right to steal another's intellectual property. In the suit, Billy Hunter said in their entertainment companies cut a deal behind his back with the authors of the notable book in the documentary that it's based on, Black Ice, the lost history of the colored hockey league in the Maritimes. Anyway, the suit said Hunter paid the authors a total of $265,000 to lock up the movie rights and the story and any audio-visual adaptation of the Black Ice story. What y'all think about this?
I think there's more to the story.
I
don't see LeBron James saying, you know what, we're going to do this anyway without getting some kind of permission.
I'm sure they didn't know, or somebody messed up in their camp trying to make this deal or something. Something happened, because I'm sure had LeBron or Drake known it was going to be some drama, they would have steered far away from it. That's how I feel. Last but not least, y'all, in an interview with the New Yorker magazine, John Legend said Kanye and him cut ties with another because he backed Joe Biden and Kamala Harris in the 2020 presidential election instead of him, who ran as an independent. The musician shared, I don't feel like politics should be everything in your relationships, and your relationships with people shouldn't be determined by who they voted for. He said, but I do believe that certain things you believe in are indicators of your character, and obviously that will affect your friendships. The father of three explained, I don't know what will happen with Kanye in the future, but he is very upset with me that I didn't support him and I supported Biden. It's up to him whether he can get past that. Oh, well.
Wow.
Y'all think they should have stayed friends past that? Would you feel funny if your friend didn't support you?
What celebrity supported Kanye's presidential run?
Maybe
did anyone
some of
come
his,
out publicly?
Maybe some of his close friends. I don't even remember, child.
Yeah, I don't think anyone did.
Yeah, he probably expected his closest friends to ride with him instead of supporting Biden. But, yeah, that's a tough one. Like, if Ricky ran for president, would we all support Ricky? It's quiet as a mouse.
I'm just thinking he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't run.
Damn, I get the cricket. Hey, I bet if I went up there and I did the presidential address with some little Dara glasses on, y'all would vote for me.
Now I'm voting for you right there, dog.
Right, see?